Let's see. Okay, we're live. There we go. All right, welcome into this Sunday Night Football live stream. We got the Los Angeles Rams and Tampa Bay Buccaneers from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, just outside of Los Angeles. All right, we should have a good one tonight. Bucs and Rams both division leaders. The Rams sit at 8-2 on the season. Buccaneers 7-3. But I think they've lost their last couple games, so we'll see if they can get a win tonight. Oh no, the Bucs are 6-4. Rams 8-2. Both division leaders. It was a good day of Sunday football. We'll see if this one is a good nightcap. Matthew Stafford, definitely an MVP leader, going against Baker Mayfield. Once again, I'm Preston Vargas from Three's a Crowd in this special Sunday Night Football live stream. While you're watching, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. We do regular shows with Eli every Monday and Friday, except today will be Tuesday, which will be our only show this week. So look out for that. And yeah, we're going to have a good one tonight. All right. So the Bucs are spread on this game. Rams favored by 7 at home. The Bucs have lost 2 straight games coming off their bye week to New England and Buffalo. So you don't want to drop 3 straight games with the Panthers. I think they're half a game back. So if they win, if the Panthers win, so they still play the Bucs twice. I'll have to double check the tiebreakers on that scenario, but the Panthers would have a big game tomorrow night in San Francisco if the Bucs were to drop this one. Then the Rams are on a good streak, winning 5 straight games. Haven't lost since that overtime loss at versus San Francisco that Thursday night in Week 5. So we'll see what happens. All right. So while we're in a break, let's give you a look at the scores from today's games. Chiefs beat the Colts 23-20. That game went to overtime. Colts were winning in that game by a lot. Harrison Butker kicks the game winner in overtime to give the Chiefs an important win. The Bears had a big win against the Steelers, 31-28. And it's keeping the Bears top of the NFC North. The Patriots had a win on the road at Cincinnati, 26-20. The Patriots, Drake May threw a pick 6, and so did Joe Flacco, but it ended up going the way of the Patriots. Bengals made it interesting though. And then despite the Jets with the lead at halftime, they dropped this one to Baltimore 23-20, with Derrick Henry scoring 2 touchdowns. The other 1 o'clock game, Seattle, in a closer game than it wasn't as close as the score indicates, but the Seahawks won it 30-24 against the 1-9 Tennessee Titans. The Packers beat the Vikings 23 to 6. And then the Lions needing a 10-point comeback to beat the New York Giants. And these games just went final in the later window. Jaguars needed overtime to beat the Arizona Cardinals 27 to 24. Shedeur Sanders gets his first start for the Browns. They win 24 to 10 over the Las Vegas Raiders. The big divisional game in the NFC South, the Falcons snapped their losing streak, winning at New Orleans 24 to 10. And despite being down 21-0 to the Eagles, the Cowboys stage a massive comeback to upset the Philadelphia Eagles at home. And those are the results around the NFL. Let me check the standings as of now. Cowboys pull within 2.5 games of the NFC East. Bears still have a game lead over the Green Bay Packers for the top of the NFC North. NFC South race, Falcons just got within 2.5 games. That won't. The NFC South race won't. Probably come down to Tampa Bay and Carolina anyway. The Seahawks winning puts pressure on the Rams, even though they have the tiebreaker. And then in the wild card race for the NFC, let's see. Right now with the Eagles losing, that makes it interesting for the 1 seed. The Rams will have the 1 seed if they win this game tonight. If they lose, a 3-way tie atop the NFC for that 1 seed. It could be a crazy final playoff push. In the wild card, Seattle's a game up, despite the Lions win. They're 7-4 right now. They would lose the tiebreaker to San Francisco. Then the Packers holding on to the 6th seed as of now. In the AFC, New England extends their lead with Buffalo's loss on Thursday Night Football to 2.5 games. The Ravens overtake the Steelers for the top of the AFC North. The Colts loss and Jaguars win puts Jacksonville a game back in the AFC South, and the Broncos have a 2-game lead over Kansas City right now, with nothing much changing in that. We're about to get to kickoff, so I'll get through this quick. The Jaguars now have the 6th seed. Buffalo drops to the 7. And despite Kansas City's win, there's still a game outside of the playoffs. And now let me get the 1 seed real quick. New England's the 1 seed in the AFC right now. First team to 10 wins this season. Let's get to this game. We're about to kick off. Nevis to kick it off for the Rams. 2 returners, Cameron Johnson and Owen Wright for the Buccaneers. The referee blows the whistle. Ball's on the tee. And it looks like we are about to get underway. Kick is off. We're underway from SoFi Stadium. This will be returned from the 1-yard line, taking it up to the 20 and down to near the 30-yard line where the Buccaneers will start off. Baker Mayfield leading his team out there. And we do have a new scoreboard, as you can see. Okay. So the Buccaneers now have first down and 10. It's going to be a handoff down the middle to Rashad White. There's no Bucky Irving tonight for the Buccaneers. He's still dealing with that injury. Baker's averaging 237 yards a game, 17 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, including 4 game-winning drives. So it's going to be 2nd down and 4 for the Buccaneers. With a man in motion, they're going to throw a screen out to the right side to Mecca Ibuka. It's going to be short of the line to gain. It's going to be 3rd down and it looks like 1. Ibuka's been a solid rookie this season. So it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Mayfield's under center. They're going to send a man in motion. Here's a snap. They're handing it off, and Sean Tucker has the 1st down. He had 3 touchdowns against the Bills last week. The running backs for the Bucs, Rachaad White and Sean Tucker doing a good job filling in for the injured Bucky Irving, who's having a great season. Now the Bucs have a 1st down and 10 from the 40. Tucker's in motion. Mayfield's rolling. He's going to tuck it up and run with it. Gets about 3 yards to the 43-yard line. It'll be 2nd down. Second and 7. Mayfield's going to throw the screen out left side. He's going to get it to Tez Johnson, the rookie out of Oregon. He's going to be close to the line to gain. I think he got it. Third and 1. And they're going to give it to Tucker. He's got the 1st down. And Mayfield, he's going to throw it deep. He's got a Ibuka, and it's tipped and incomplete. I thought it looked like pass interference, but it's not going to be called. He's going against Durant. 1-on-1. Ibuka beat him. Durant got back there. So knock it down. Look at the replay. That's a clean play. 2nd and 10. So they'll hand it off to, who is that? To Rachaad White. It's about a gain of 2 or 3. It's a gain of 1, 3rd down and 9. So you got 3rd and 9 for Tampa Bay. Mayfield's under pressure. He's going to run out of it. He's going to pump. He's going to throw. Incomplete. Looked like he was looking for Godwin, but just overthrew him. It's 4th down. That was a good look to go for Chris Godwin. And now the kicker, oh no, the punter is on the field. Gets it off. Fair catch is being called at the 19-yard line for the Rams. So that's where they'll start off. Okay, they're back now. This will be the Rams' first drive of the game. Okay, we're set now. So this is going to be 1st and 10. We'll give it to the back. Kyron Williams, he's going to be taken down short. 2nd down. Looked like he got a yard on that. Head up to the line, 2nd and 9. Shotgun Stafford under pressure, gets it off, and that's going to be hauled in there for Kyron Williams. So it looks like that's a gain of 2, 3rd down and 7. $9:13 to go in the first quarter. 3rd down and 7 for the Rams. Stafford throws it complete. Devontae Adams inside the 35 down to the 37. So the Rams move the chains on that one. That is a 1st down. So fresh out of downs, 1st down for the Rams. From under center, Stafford is going to set up a screen to Parkinson. He's going to be down at the 44. So I think that's 2nd and 3, it looks like. Season for Stafford, 256 yards a game, 27 touchdowns. Leading the league through 11 weeks, 2 interceptions. Second down. Looks like the Bucs are going to bring pressure. Stafford throws wide open there. Puka Nacua. Moving the chains for the Rams once again into Bucs territory. They set him in motion. He just got open in that soft spot. 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. We got 5 receivers. The Rams do from the 26-yard line. Stafford under pressure. Down he goes for the sack. That is... Let me double check. That was Diaby who sacked him. Number 0 for the Bucs. That's going to be a... It's a loss of 10, 2nd and 20 now for the Rams. So 2nd and long. Going to set a man slightly in motion. He's going to set a screen to Nacua, who only gets about 2 yards on that one. So it's going to be 3rd and 18 now for Stafford and the Rams. 3rd down 18. Stafford throws deep. Right side, Nacua catches it inbound, steps out at the 16-yard line. That's going to be 1st and 10. Moving the chains on 3rd and 18. Now 1st down to 10. Fakes a toss, rolling right. He's got Parkinson, dives for the end zone. He's going to be ruled out just short of the goal line. So a 1st and goal for the Rams. I don't know. So the play clock's going to run down. They're not ready. I think the Rams will call their first time out of the half. Yup. Timeout Rams. So they're going to have 2 remaining for the rest of the half. Looked like they couldn't get the play in or something. So they got the play in now. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Stafford, a fader to Adams. He catches it for the touchdown. So the Rams strike first. Devontae Adams, 10 plays, 80 yards for the score. You got the good move there on McCollum. And Stafford just put it right there. Extra point up and good. So the Rams strike first. This battle of division leaders in the NFC. This drives Stafford 8 for 8 at 89 yards in the touchdown. On the second reception to Devontae Adams, he's got 14 yards total and a touchdown. Oh, looks like I'm going against Matthew Stafford in fantasy this week. And Puka Nacua. And Ibuka. A lot of guys going tonight. So 3 guys I'm going against in this Sunday night game. In one league. Let me check who else I have. Okay, I have the Rams kicker going against the Bucks defense in another league. But I've pretty much won that matchup. Now back to the game. The Rams are kicking off. This will be returned. Oh no, not returned. It's going to be into the end zone for a touchback. Bucks will get it from the 30-yard line. My bad, let me get this. So it's 1st and 10 for the Bucks. Give it to Tucker. He'll get a gain of 4 on that one to the 39, 4-yard pickup. He's 2nd down. Sean Tucker is good RB2 to pick up in fantasy leagues. 2nd down at 6, clock under 4 to go in the first quarter. They'll send on to motion. They're going to give it to Tucker once again. This time only 2 yards up the middle. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Third down and 4 for the Bucks. Mayfield, he has pressure. He's going to throw. That's going to be... Is he caught? It's going to be to Godwin. It's going to be complete. What a diving catch by Chris Godwin. He's going to move the chains for the Bucks. Mayfield's going to throw the screen, so Bucco gets blown up in the backfield. Down for a loss of 3. That'll be 2nd and 13. Second and 13. Quick throw out to Kent. Oh, he bobbles it. Does he get it? It's going to be picked. Down the sideline to the 20. Needs a block. It's a pick 6 for Durant. The Rams have a 13-0 lead. What a turn. Wow. It was the pick 6 for Baker Mayfield. He threw it to the right to K-Dot. He bobbles the pass, tries to get it in, and Durant takes it out of his hands and then runs it into the end zone for the score, putting the Rams up 13-0. Wow. Oh, wait. They might review it. Oh. We don't know if he had control. So they're showing on the replay, but okay, it's confirmed he did not have control. That is a pick 6. The extra point from Cardi is good. That's a 14-0 lead for the Los Angeles Rams. So 14-0 to start the game off. So that is Kobe Durant's 3rd interception of the season. He had one last week against the Rams. That is his first pick six of the season. So first 9 games, 5 turnovers for the Bucks. They've had 3 turnovers in the last 2 games. I'm looking at those replays. I definitely agree with the call that he did not have. Kadon never had possession of the ball. It is close, I think. So the Buccaneers will have another possession. It's first down and 10. So the Bucks down 14-0. They go to work. Over the middle, that's going to be deflected and incomplete. Kitchens with the deflection. They're trying to go to Otten again. So second down for the Bucks. Play clock's under 5 seconds. With pressure, Ibuka drops it on the screen, incomplete. So that's going to be third down and 10. So they're digging themselves a hole. Third down and 10 now. From the 35-yard line, Ibuka goes in motion. Mayfield's under pressure, and down he goes for the sack. Kobe Turner with the sack, his second tackle of the game. And a bad start for this Buccaneers offense. He's got through the right guard. So on is Riley Dixon to punt it away. 4th and 19. That's going to be fair catch at the 28-yard line by Kyron Williams. So the Rams get possession from there. So right now the Buccaneers offense in terms of total yards, only 28 yards, most of that on the ground. 32 rushing yards. In terms of total, only 5 passing yards for Baker Mayfield. He's gone 3 for 8. So Definitely need to pick it up here. So we got 48 seconds left in the first quarter. So it'll be the Rams ball. So they're going to give it to Kyron Williams up the middle. He's going to be down at the inside the 35. I think that's going to be second and 4. Give it to Williams. He's going to go left side, off tackle. I think he's got the first. Forward progress gives him it. So it is a first down. End of the first quarter, the Rams are running away with it up 14-0 to start. I'm going to try to use the clock here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see if this works. So it is the second quarter now. We're about to start the second quarter. Okay, it looks like they're back. So the Rams start off. We'll have the ball the second quarter. It's good. Let me see. He gave it to Allen to Davis Allen for a gain of 6. Or excuse me, no, he gave it to Jordan Whittington. First reception of the day, second down and 9. And that's going to be inside, complete to Allen. That's going to be down to the okay. Third down and 3. He's going to throw over the middle, complete. So another first down for the Rams. Oh, wait. Wrong button to push. Wait. There we go. Stafford already over 100 yards today. First down and 10. Stafford throws right side deep to Devontae Adams. That's complete. Steps out of bounds at the 29-yard line of Tampa Bay. Another first down. The clock has stopped. Let me adjust that. Wait. There we go. Oh no, clock's running. So first down and 10. Nakua's in motion. Play action. He's going to throw it. Knocked out. Intended for Davis Allen. Broken up by Tyke Smith. Second down. Second down and 10 from 29. Play fake. Stafford is going to get the screen off. Colby Parkinson down inside the 15, down to at the 15-yard line. It's going to be first down. First down and 10. We're changing the play at the line of scrimmage. 4 seconds on the play clock. 3-2, gets it off. Heads it off down the middle. He's got a first down. Blake Corum. Down to the 5. First and goal for the Rams. First and goal now for the Rams. Got Corum in the backfield. Looks like he's going to do that same fake to Nakua, but this time it falls incomplete. So that'll be second and goal. Second down. Play fakes to Corum. Stafford's rolling. Tries to pump, throws. Incomplete, intended for Devontae Adams. Smith was there on the coverage. Looks like Devontae Adams has his helmet off. Play clock under 10. They line up. Third and goal from the 5. Stafford in the pocket, throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. That's Colby Parkinson. Already a 20-0 hole for the Buccaneers. He just finds them wide open. Kicks up. Yeah, good. 21-0. The Rams have the lead. It's a big hole that the Bucks are put into. Rams are going for the 1 seed tonight. So Stafford's got his second touchdown pass of the day. 140 yards passing. $13.6 fantasy points for Matthew Stafford. And Parkinson's touchdown grab, he is 14.1. Then the Rams defense is 19 with that pick 6 back in the first quarter. So the Rams playing good football tonight. So the Rams will kick it off. That'll be a touchback for the Bucs. They'll get it at the 30. So the Bucs have first down at 10. Mayfield's under center. They'll give to Sean Tucker down the middle. He gets a gain. Still running down to the 40. This looks like it's going to be 2nd and 5. Oh, 2nd and 6. Mayfield's, I don't know who he was throwing it to there. That might be intentional grounding. And there's the flag. The first time today. Wait, no, they picked it up. Or did they? Mayfield's under pressure. He's going to scramble. He's going to run for the first down. Slides at the 49-yard line. Not quite over midfield, but able to get the first down. First down. They're going to get a draw play to White. Only a 2-yard pickup. Second and 9. Three seconds. It's a snap off. It's an incomplete. Down to the 40. It's going to be 3rd and 6. I thought the Buccaneers would be playing better too. Eight minutes to go. 3rd down and 6. So they're changing the play. 4 seconds. They got to get it off. They get it off. Mayfield's under pressure. Gets out of the sack. He's going to run for it. He's got the first down. Great run for Baker Mayfield. Let's get down to the Rams 41. I believe this is their first drive into Rams territory tonight. Great run there. Tucker's the backfield to give to him. He's going to go left side, breaks the tackle, gets near the line to gain. I think it's going to be second down and short. Oh, not that much. There we go. So 32, second and 1. Looks like the Rams showing pressure. Rashad White on the ground. He's going to get to the 20. The Bucs are creeping on the Rams red zone. Great blocking for the Bucs on the offensive line. And now Tez Johnson taking down the 14. So second and 4 for the Bucs. One tight end. That's odd. He's going to run a motion to the right side. Mayfield throws to the end zone. It is caught by Tez Johnson. Touchdown, Bucs. And the Bucs are on the board for the first time tonight. Now Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. Kicks up. It is good. Buccaneers cut into the Rams' lead. Finally on the board. It's 21-7. The Bucs trail. That is the 200th total touchdown for Baker Mayfield's career. Tez Johnson's first catch goes for 14 yards and a touchdown. That is his 5th touchdown in his rookie season, Tez Johnson. Bucks are kicking off into the end zone. The Rams will take it out to the 35. Oh. That's interesting. Baker Mayfield looks like he went to the medical tent. I don't think he's being evaluated for a concussion. So Bridgewater is the backup for the Buccaneers. So the Rams go back to work. First down and 10. You have 5:03 left in the second quarter. Stafford has it. Throws the left side and caught by Whittington. So, yes, I was Jordan Whittington. That's a gain of 3. Stafford under pressure, throws, and caught in the open field. Kabuka Nakua inside Bucks territory, down to the 38. Here they go. Stafford pumps, throws, complete. Down to Mumfield, his second reception of the day that's a gain of 14. Another first down. That was a spot-on pass for Stafford on that one. First down. The 24-yard line. Here's Seth Parkinson in motion. Stafford. One-on-one, Devontae Adams. It's caught. Touchdown, Rams. As Adams goes down the tunnel in celebration. The Rams go up 27-7. So Rams jump on them early, 28-7. Extra point is good. Second touchdown reception for Devontae Adams. 4 receptions, 52 yards. And the third passing touchdown for Matthew Stafford. He's now 18 for 21, 205 yards. In terms of fantasy points, that puts Devontae Adams at 21.2 already in the first half. Matthew Stafford now well over 20 points in the first half. Great offensive showing for this Los Angeles Rams team. Okay. So Devontae Adams, I think that's his 12th touchdown reception of the season. Oh, the Bucks fumbled it and pick it up from the goal line. They're going to get it to the 20. So Baker's coming back out after that injury scare. So 3:06 to go. We'll send Otten in motion. We'll give it to Tucker. He's being chased. He's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 1. The tackle by Landman and Wallace of the Rams. There are 3 guys chasing him. He had no shot getting positive yardage. They're saying 2nd and 10. He lost half a yard. It said Tez Johnson in motion. Mayfield, he's under pressure. He rolls. He's going to get it off to Tucker on the dump off. He's going to gain around 3 yards. So we'll be 3rd down. Unlikely to run a play before the 2-minute warning. And no, they're not. So 2-minute warning, Bucks driving, hoping to make it a 14-point game before halftime. It's definitely not their night tonight. This is interesting. Dak Prescott, he passed Tony Romo on the all-time Cowboys passing leader list. That's good for him. That was a big comeback win for the Cowboys this afternoon. They didn't allow the Eagles to score in the second half. So 2-minute warning, 3rd down and 6 for the Bucks. That's going to be complete to Chris Godwin. He's going to be short of the line by a couple yards. So it looks like 4th and 2 now. They're going to punt it. Oh, they're going for it. Clock stopped at 1:39. Huh. A timeout called by the Rams. 1 timeout remaining with 1:39. Oh no, it's 1:43. So the Bucks are going to go for it, 4th and 2. They snap it. Mayfield, quick throw. It's incomplete. Intended for Shepard. There are no flags. Looked like he was being held. I got to see that again. So on Forbes versus Shepard. Oh, he's tugging on the jersey. Should have definitely been called. Instead, the Rams take over. So the Rams will take over inside the 30. So 1 timeout for the Rams. Stafford has it. He's going to throw Nakua. And he steps out with 1:10 to go. Third down and 3. Stafford throws right side to Adams, incomplete. Good coverage there by McCollum. So Harrison Mevis will probably come on the field for a field goal attempt. in his first career field goal attempt. It's a 40-yard attempt for the right hash. Kicks up and good. So 31-7 lead. (31-7). Rams lead before halftime. We got about just over a minute to go. Harrison Beavis, 23-year-old from Missouri, went undrafted in 2024. He had a 61-yarder for Missouri in 2023. Signed with the Panthers as an undrafted free agent, was waived. Signed with the UFL for the 2025 season on the Birmingham Stallions. Then after the season, Jets signed him to the practice squad. And now he signed with the Rams back earlier this month. He made his NFL debut last week against the San Francisco 49ers. Or, no, 2 weeks ago against the 49ers. It looks like they're back. So the ball's out to the 35 for Tampa Bay. That's where they'll start. 1:02 to go on the clock. Mayfield looking to throw. Gets it complete. That's Tez Johnson. Down to the 43. It's going to be second down. And the Bucs have all three timeouts. Let the clock run. Interesting. Mayfield right side. That's going to be incomplete. Intended for Cade Otton. So on 3rd and 3 for the Bucks. Mayfield, that's complete. Tez Johnson, first down for the Bucks. The Bucks will call timeout. "29 seconds. There we go. First down. Mayfield under pressure, throws incomplete to no one. And now there's a flag. It looks like we have illegal contact. This is the first penalty of the game. So legal contact will be called against the Rams. Wallace. So move the chains for the Bucks. First down at 10. Mayfield is under pressure, throws, and Godwin unable to haul it in. That pass was deflected by Forbes. It's second down. So second down and 10 from the Rams, 49-yard line. 1 second, they didn't get off. The snap is fumbled. Mayfield's going to fall on it. So that puts him out of field goal range. It's a bad snap. Buccaneers call their second timeout. So 11-yard loss on that bobbled snap. So it's 3rd and 21. Wait, 14 seconds. Mayfield looking to throw. Now he's under pressure. And now taken down. Jared Verse. And the Rams call their final timeout of the half. 3 seconds on the clock. It's another big loss for the Bucks. So it's 4th down and 25. So 4th down. see what they do here on the last play of the game of the half. Mayfield in the pocket. Clock hits zeros. Mayfield, he's going to launch it deep as he falls down. That is intercepted. Forbes is going to go across the 30. He has a chance to return it. It's going to be taken down. And it's halftime. Mayfield looks like he's hurt. Oh, that's not good for the Bucs. Oh, no. So as soon as he threw the ball, he goes down and grabs his shoulder. Oh. It doesn't look like it's his throwing shoulder. Just a tough game for the Bucs. And the Rams will receive it in the second half. So halftime score from Los Angeles, 31-7. Rams lead the Bucs. I'll take a short break. I'll be right back for the halftime report in a minute. Okay, we are back. This is the halftime report. Let's get into our first half stats. Score, the Rams 31, Buccaneers 7. Matthew Stafford in the first half, 210 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Leading rusher is Blake Corum, 21 yards on 3 attempts. Nakua, he's got 5 receptions for 80 yards. He's their leading receiver. Durant and Forbes each have an interception for the Rams. Curl and Kitchens are tied with 4 tackles in the first half. And the kicker, Harrison Mevis, 1 for 1 on field goals, 4 for 4 on extra points. A couple sacks for the Rams, 1 for Kobe Turner, the other Jared Verse. The Bucs have actually had the ball for longer, 16-50 to 13-10. Rams have 14 first downs, 12 of them coming from passes, 2 from rushing. Buccaneers, first downs, 5 rushing, 3 passing. And only 1 penalty so far in the game. On third down, Buccaneers 6 for 10, Rams 4 for 5. And the Buccaneers went for a 4th down twice and did not convert on either. Total yards, Rams 224, Buccaneers 109. 38 total plays for the Bucs, 29 for the Rams. But the Rams have 7.7 yards per game. Buccaneers only 2.9. You already went passing yards for the Rams, 210, while the Buccaneers only have 41 passing yards. Red zone efficiency, both teams, when they went to the red zone, each scored. Buccaneers only once, Rams twice in the red zone. Bucs have turned the ball over twice. 2 interceptions. And then 4 total touchdowns for the Rams. All 3 passing, 1 for, pick 6. And then we'll go to the Buccaneers individual stats. Baker Mayfield, 9 for 17, 41 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Not the best day for him. Leading rusher for the Bucs is Sean Tucker. He's got 7 rushes for 29 yards. In terms of receiving, Tez Johnson and Chris Godwin, each with 2 receptions. Johnson has 18 yards. He got the touchdown. Chris Godwin for 9 yards. And then the only fumble was the bobbled snap. On defense, Levante David is the leading tackler with 3.5 tackles. Yaya Diaby got the sack. Only sack for the Bucs. In terms of kicking, Chase McLaughlin, only 1 extra point made today. And then Dixon, 2 punts for the Bucs. 46 yards was the longest, averaging 34.5 yards a punt. So those are the first half stats in this blowout of a game. Once again, let's take a look at the action from earlier today. We'll get it again. We have the Chiefs. They won in overtime against the Colts. 11-point deficit the Chiefs faced, able to overcome it. The Chicago Bears get a huge win to stay on top of the AFC North. 3 touchdown passes for Caleb Williams. No picks. DJ Moore even caught 2 touchdown passes. Even though Aaron Rodgers didn't play, that was still a great win for the Chicago Bears. Then we go to the Patriots rallying from 10 points down to beat the Cincinnati Bengals. They now have a 9-game winning streak, sending the Bengals down to 3-8. There's really no point in bringing back Burrow at this point if you want to save him for the future. Then you have the Baltimore Ravens. They beat the New York Jets 23-10. 2 touchdowns for Derrick Henry. 5th straight win for the Baltimore Ravens after starting off 1-5. And thanks to the Bears beating the Steelers, the Ravens now have first place in the AFC North. We get the second set of 1 o'clock scores. That is the Seahawks defeating the Tennessee Titans 30-24. 2 touchdowns for Darnold. He had 244 yards. Cam Ward, 256 yards, 1 touchdown. Definitely feel bad for Cam Ward, stuck on a 1-10 team. I mean, he's not the problem with that team. They have a lot of issues. The NFC North, the Green Bay Packers, Emmanuel Wilson, 107 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground, filling in for Josh Jacobs, who's been hurt. But the main story of the game, another terrible outing for J.J. McCarthy. He only had 87 passing yards and 2 picks thrown. And then finally, a thriller at Ford Field, Jahmyr Gibbs with the long touchdown in overtime to win. He had 219 yards on the ground. Unbelievable game for him as they win in overtime. And then one second. Sorry about that. In the 4 o'clock window, we had another overtime game. Jacksonville going to Arizona, winning 27-24. Trevor Lawrence had 3 touchdown passes. Also 3 interceptions thrown in that game as well. 256 yards. Cam Little, 52-yard field goal to win the game in overtime. And then Shedeur Sanders' debut. He went 209 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick thrown in the win. Myles Garrett, 3 sacks. Solid outing for the Browns. And a big day for them. And a big rivalry in the NFC South. Kirk Cousins, 2 passing touchdowns, stamping the 5-game losing streak for Atlanta. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick for Kirk Cousins for 190 yards passing. And then that massive comeback for the Dallas Cowboys, playing for Marshawn Nealon, who tragically passed away a couple weeks ago. It was their first home game. Since then, down 21-0 at halftime. Brandon Aubrey. Actually, let me double check that. No, 21-0 in the game in general. Prescott had 354 yards, 2 touchdown passes, 1 pick. And Aubrey ended up getting winning field goal at the end. We're making good time. They're about to start the 3rd quarter in Los Angeles. Looks like Teddy Bridgewater is back. And here we go. The kick is away. It's going to be a return, but there's a flag down. I think it's out of bounds. Oh. So it is the Rams ball. Should have done this earlier. Reset the timeouts. So the penalty was a kick short of the landing zone. The ball will go to the 40. Okay, there we go. High snap, they're going to hand it off to Kyron Williams, getting him going after a quiet first half. And now an injured Buccaneer. What I just heard. Let's see. Looks like friendly fire there. For one snap, they're going to go to an injury timeout. So after the one play, they're still in a media timeout. Let's take a look at some headlines today for around the sports world. Big trade in baseball. The Rangers trade for, one second. Rangers trade Marcus Semien to the Jets for Brandon Nimmo. It's an interesting trade there. See how that works out. Tyler Hero will make his debut on Monday for the Miami Heat. And then okay, big development. Baker Mayfield is doubtful to return with a shoulder injury. So it's going to go from bad to worse. The clock was running. 2nd and 3. Over the middle for Stafford, completes it to Puka Nacua for the first down. Okay, now we're on track with the clock. So first down and 10 for the Rams. Handing it off, Kyron Williams breaks the first tackle, is going to get stood up at the 40. So that will be a 2nd down and 4. right, 2nd and 4 from the 40. Stafford. He's got pressure. He's going to go deep. Oh, Devontae Adams drops it. He was wide open. Ball was in his hands. Just dropped it. Man. This is a clean pocket for Stafford. You had... Oh, that's what you wish you had back. For a veteran receiver like that, you can't drop it like that. So instead, it's a 3rd and 4 for the Rams after the drop. Under pressure, the throw is complete. No, incomplete. To Buccaneers didn't hang on to it. So there's a flag in the backfield. Looks like illegal formation on the Rams. So they had a lineman backed up in the backfield. So that is declined. It'll be 4th down. Just a step 2 back as the Rams will go for it on 4th and 4. From the 40 of Tampa Bay. Bucks bring pressure. Stafford runs. That didn't make it to the line of scrimmage. He let it go as he was being chased. Looked like he was falling. I think that is intentional grounding. He did not make it back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, he's just running to the right and he was losing his balance. So the Bucks will take over on downs. So the veteran quarterback Teddy Bridgewater coming out of retirement. His 11th NFL season. He hasn't thrown a pass. Oh, wait, the flag is out. Interesting that they declined the penalty because that would be a loss of down, which wouldn't be the turnover on downs. Terry McCauley's making an explanation. Okay. Because it did cross the line of scrimmage, that's why. So they did. Okay, the Bucks did accept the penalty, which that would indicate a loss of yardage on that. So Teddy Bridgewater into the game. So he was the head coach at, I believe, Miami Northwestern High School, where he went to high school. Comes out of retirement to play for the Bucks after getting fired from his head coaching position. Still don't understand the full reason why. So it's 2nd down and 7 for the Bucks. They got Tez in motion. They're going to hand it off to Sean Tucker down the middle. Great game there. Okay, they explained why he was suspended from high school football as coach. He gave out, he paid for some players' meals, stuff like that, which is against the rules in the Florida High School Athletic Association. That run gets a first down. That it's to Rashad White. The Bucs are running the ball pretty good here. So it's first down and 10. Tez in motion again. They're giving it to Rashad White. He's taken down in the backfield by Nate Landman. They've been running it all drive. This time they find out about it. About 10.5 to go. 2nd and 12 for the Bucs. Bridgewater looking to pass. That is hauled in by Tez Johnson. He's going to be near the line to gain. They're going to spot it a yard short. 3rd and 1. Oh, it looked like it bobbled. Did he? Oh, they're going to stop the clock. And now the play is under review. Oh, wait, no, Okay, so the Rams were going to challenge, but then the replay assist came in, said it was incomplete. Let me see. Did not control it. Yeah, ball hit the ground. That's not. Okay, 3rd and 12. Here we go. 3rd down and 12 for. Oh, they. 3rd and 12 for the Bucs. Bridgewater has it. He's going to run under pressure. Steps up. Looks like he's going to run with it. Now he's going to be taken down at the 31. So we 4th down and 6 from the Rams 32. They're going to go for it 4th and 6. Interesting. Bridgewater over the middle. He's got the first down inside the 20. And the Bucs are in business. First down at the 19. There we go. Okay. Ball slightly inside the 20. Clock under 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Can the Bucks cut into the lead here? Johnson in motion. Has the shot. Tucker looks like he's going to get a yard on that one. Looks like gain of 2 on that one. Second down and 8 for the 18. Bridgewater throws it 1-on-1. That's incomplete. Looks like Sterling Shepard was the intended receiver. What a flag on that one. It was close. I think that I'm going with the no call there. They're both tugging at each other. So third down and 8. Bridgewater throws incomplete. That was defended by Forbes. Fourth and 8. Wait, they're going for it? Okay. So they're in desperation mode now. Bridgewater with pressure. Simon taken down. Sacked. It's a turnover on downs. Buccaneers go down the field, end up with nothing. Bridgewater sacked. That's the second sack of the game for Kobe Turner. And the Rams will get possession back at their own 27-yard line. It's definitely not a good game tonight. We're hoping for a better performance out of the Bucks. So Teddy Bridgewater, his first drive of the game, 1 for 4, 13 yards. Really don't see the Bucks turn it around unless the defense can make plays here on this drive. Now, on the first drive for the Rams, they got up to the 40, went for it on 4th down and 4, and then they did not make it. So the stat line for Matthew Stafford, 20 for 27, 217 yards. They start off from the 27. Stafford has it, play action, looking, throws it to complete over the middle. That's Buccaneers down to the 36. Gain of 9. And Nakua getting up slowly, going to the sideline. Hopefully he's all right. A little bit banged up there. So Devontae into the game now. Play fake. Stafford throws right side. It's going to be hauled in by Jordan Whittington. He's got the first down into Tampa Bay territory once again. Breaks the first tackle there. Ends up gutting upfield for a gain of 13. Field were able to get him down, the former Chicago Bear. First down for the Rams at midfield. Oh, they're going to give it to Blake Corum, and he's just going to be dragged down in the backfield by Levante David, the veteran. And I saw Vita Vea breaking down the coverage first and helping with the tackle for loss. He's just a beast in the nose tackle position. He's double teamed 64% of the time. And he hasn't been able to get pressure tonight. So that's a loss of 6. Stafford in the pocket. The throw is complete to Davis Allen, his second reception of the game. Ends up making back what they lost. It's going to be 3rd and 8. So at the Bucks 48, 3rd down and 6. Stafford pump fakes, gets it off, incomplete. Looked like he was miscommunication between him and Nakua. They're gonna punt it. So Evans is going to punt. Does Johnson back to return. Fair catch inside the 10. At the 8. The Bucks will take over, 4:27 to go in the 3rd quarter. Credit to the Bucks defense this third quarter. Getting some stops in. Let's see. We'll see how Teddy Bridgewater, how he leads the guys down the field. And last drive got a shorter field and ended up doing nothing with it. Getting into the red zone and going for a fourth down, not making it. So we'll see what they can do here. Well, looks like Baker Mayfield is in a sling. He's in a hoodie. Doesn't look like he's going to be returning tonight. Not good for the Bucks. 4:27 left in the third. First down and 10. We'll give it to Tucker down the middle. He's going to get 3 on the carry. Second down. So 2nd and 6. Go to Otten. Just short of the line to gain. Third down and 2. Bridgewater with pressure gets into Otten, and he's not going to get there. So it'll be 4th and short. There's no way to go for it here. So they'll punt it away. Kyron Williams will return it. It's going to get down to the 36-yard line. That's where the Rams will start. 2:12 left in the third quarter. So we'll see if the Rams can score, put it away in the third quarter. Let's put this into perspective. Matthew Stafford has over 100 more rushing yards than the Bucks' total offense in the game. That's saying something. Stafford leads the NFL 30 passing touchdowns. Second games without an interception. 27 games, that's a good streak for him. But now 2:14 to go. Stafford throws deep. He's got a man open. What a catch by Davante Adams. He wasn't, but oh, there's a flag. Holding on the Rams, so that's going to bring it back. So that will negate a big catch. So 1st and 20. Under pressure, going to set the screen. That is going to be Davis Allen down to the 41. Second down. Second and 5. Stafford is getting pressured. Throws that complete to Adams, but another flag comes in. Let's see. Defensive holding. Holding on Tampa Bay is declined. That'll be a first down. The 5th reception to Davante Adams today. He's got 62 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kyron Williams on the ground. Just short of the first down. They say he's touched. First he got up thinking he wasn't, but then they blew the play dead. Well, let me turn the flag off. So looks like 2nd and 1. 7 seconds left. Will they get this off before the end of the quarter? They don't have to. They will not get off before the start of the fourth quarter. Oh, wait, we got a flag? What happened? There's a flag. There's no foul. So they'll go to the fourth quarter up 31-7. No scoring in the There were no scores in the fourth quarter. In the third quarter, excuse me. So it'll be 2nd and 1 when they come back. Starting with the stats. The end of the third quarter. Buccaneers dominate time possession 24-12 to 20-48. For the Rams, 103 yards, no turnovers. For the Bucks, 159 yards, 2 turnovers. It's all about what you can do. Starting the fourth quarter from Inglewood, SoFi Stadium. 2nd and 1 for the Rams. With the ball at the 40. They'll give it to Kyron Williams. He gets a gain of 3 down to the 37. That's going to be another Rams first down. First down. They're getting to Kyron once again. Down inside the 35, down to the 34. That'll be 2nd and 7. Stafford's going to roll, pump fakes. Now pressured, throws it incomplete, out of bounds, intended for Nakua. Third down. Third down. Stafford looking. Throws incomplete. It's intended for Terrence Ferguson. I think that's his first target. It was right in his hands. Might have been tipped by Vildor. But now Mevis, he's 1 for 1, made the 40-yard field goal. This time it's a 52-yard attempt. Kicks up. It is good. And the Rams lead this one 34-7. Unfortunately, I think the Bucs are gonna come back from this one, so we're gonna go ahead and end the stream right here. Thank you guys for watching once again. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Our goal is to get to 50 subscribers by Thanksgiving. Hopefully we can do that. Thanksgiving 4 days away. And also, as the college sports season comes to an end, I put the links down in the description for our Three's a Crowd games. We got the college football playoff bracket and Bowl Mania coming up next month. Then next week we have the playoff bracket, or the postseason bracket revealed for the NCAA volleyball tournaments. Don't forget to check those out. Links are in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. Join us for our regular Three's a Crowd show Tuesday instead of Monday. That's going to be our only show this week because of the holiday coming up. We're not going to do a stream on our usual Friday. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you again soon.